Alright. Hey there guys, this is Purple Ninja Link, and welcome back to the Terraria fishing run. Last time, we fished. Ta-da! In slightly more seriousness though, last time we were looking for some ore, and also, souls of night. I need to double check whether we actually got the most recent Fish Lad quest. We did. So... great. Oh well. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna start with is... I'm gonna go down to the Crimson again and try to get some Souls of Night. I still don't quite have all of those that I need. It looks like Twitch. Rather confused. But I guess I shouldn't expect anything different after this weekend. Oh. Hello, Tim. I guess we've got a wizard hat. Anyway, I should be actually explaining why I'm doing this more. I mean, I know that I talked about it last time, but... oh dear. Right, I have a clockwork assault rifle. So, there are a couple of Crimson-based weapons that I really want. That's why I'm doing this. And I need a bunch of Souls of Night to get those. That's also why I went out and got some Dark Shards last time. I am not planning on letting fans join in, unfortunately. Largely because in this particular instance, what I'm playing is a very specific challenge run. And frankly, I don't have the resources to try to support a server of people I don't know. Anyway. So we need, I believe, 10 more Souls of Night in order to make all of the things that I'm trying to make. Which, okay, he doesn't have anything I really want. To be specific, I'm trying to make the Golden Shower magic weapon and the Onyx Blaster. Both of which will be very good for where I am right now. And I'm at 19 Souls of Night. I need 25 to make both of them, I believe. I apologize for the lag, by the way, in the stream. That was, as I alluded to, an issue that we had to deal with over the weekend as well. With the charity stream. It's something I need to look into a little bit more to see if there's anything I can do about it. But hasn't been overly much time for that. It's weird, this area isn't totally counting as crimson. I don't know if you're noticing the background constantly shifting, but that does mean that it is not totally... it's not sure if it's crimson or not. I do have a wizard. Oh, right. I don't have a shotgun to make the Onyx Blaster. That's something I'm gonna need to try to figure out. Thank you, Destiny. For the moment, what I'm gonna do is buy a spell tome. And with that spell tome, I don't have a bookshelf. Okay. Well. With that spell tome, I don't have books either. Cool. Okay. Well... Alright, that's the limbo ores. Okay, so first I'm gonna go fishing. And... actually, I'm going to try one thing real quick and see if that helps a little bit. At least reduce one thing that's using bandwidth. So in order to craft a thing, we need a bookshelf, because it's a book. Deal with it, I guess. Well, this looks suspiciously like not an area that I can fish. So... let's see, that's where my cavern fishing area is, okay. It's been a couple of weeks. So we're gonna go to the cavern fishing area, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have an adventure. I'm not gonna be tired at all. Shoot a possessed armor in the face. How did a possessed armor even get there? It's daytime. Whatever. Oh gosh dang it, confusion. So confusion, while not quite annoying on the same wavelength as in Pokemon, is still really annoying. It it reverses your controls. And basically just makes everything sad. Okay, you need to leave. So yeah, confusion, I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to think of what enemies other than the giant bats can cause it. I don't remember off the top of my head. But we are deep enough that we are in the caverns, and there was the fish we needed. So I'm gonna re-equip my stuff, teleport back up. I could really use a magic mirror. Oh man, a weather radio. Sweet. That's one of the obnoxious items to get. Okay, so I think I've mentioned this before, but the fisherman is responsible for 3 out of the 13 items that are required to make an item called a cell phone, which displays a bunch of little statistics over here and lets you teleport home, all in one inventory slot. Of course, to be able to get it, I still need to go and get the... I'll go and find a magic mirror somewhere, because that's also one of the items. But we have several of the other items. Hello. I shouldn't fight you with a fishing rod. Public service announcement. Bullets are better for fighting than fishing rods. Gosh dang it. Okay. Is there anywhere that I can hook to that will be crimson-y? Here. Okay. So we're gonna hang around right here. We're gonna shoot all these ghosts, because as everyone knows, ghosts hate bullets. It's a scientifically proven fact about ghosts. Fortunately, souls, A, don't actually fall, and B, are of a high enough rarity that they would not burn up in lava either way. So even though there is lava, I don't have to worry about losing what I'm actually looking for. Ichor is also something of that variety. Really, anything above white rarity is too valuable to be destroyed in lava. Oh man, armor polish, sweet. I don't know if I have that. Darn, I missed one. There we go. Armor polish is actually a really nice item because it stops... It prevents the broken armor debuff that can be caused by the armored skeletons down here, like that, and I think a couple of dungeon enemies. Looks like I did not already have it. Yeah, I put the Nazar in there, so... Okay, next order of business should be going to the dungeon to get some books. Because we need books. Because we can't make a bookshelf without books. Didn't you know that that's a prerequisite for creating bookshelves? You gotta have books. Anyway, the more difficult of the items we're gonna need to try to get, other than I suppose the mirror, the more difficult of them is the shotgun. We really haven't been to the jungle all that much. So we haven't really looked around the jungle. I mean, we haven't been below the surface in the jungle beyond the one time that I teleported there. Right, we're here to look for these. I don't actually remember how many I need. I'm just gonna kind of run around and grab some for a bit. Killing lots of skeletons. I think that 20 should be definitely enough. So I'll just grab these couple of them, and that one was a water bolt. Cool. Now we're back home, and can I craft a bookshelf? Would you, could you, on the same tier as the sawmill? Would you, could you have enough space in your hall? Or anywhere else? Oh dear. Alright, well. Ice machine, you're moving to the hallway. Go sit in the hallway and think about what you've done. This is the item we need. This will make things significantly easier for us for a bit. It's not a very good main weapon, but it's a really good supporting weapon. And I've got a gun that's a good main weapon. So now we're gonna go to the jungle. We're gonna look for a shotgun. I should double check that that's really the gun I need. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm also tired and haven't played for 2 weeks. So, hey there, guide. Please tell me about these shards of darkness itself. Good. I do need a shotgun. I should also probably throw some of this stuff in boxes. I should throw some of this stuff in boxes a little bit better. By which I mean, not really better at all. Because I've kind of lost my organization. Admittedly. Go. Okay. There was a slime there. Okay. I'm fairly certain that the shotgun's something that is jungly. Because I've never really gone for guns, I don't totally remember. That was a fish. I didn't have my gun ready. This is what happens when you jump in the water without having a gun. Don't do it. Don't actually jump in the water with a gun, it's a bad idea. Given the whole explosion mechanics thing, it's actually pretty difficult to get a gun to work underwater. Though perhaps not as difficult as I may imagine. Anyway, we're back in the jungle. There's a bug of doom and sadness. I should get my money. Yeah! 47 copper. Worth it. Oh. That's a fishing rod. So as you can see, our bullets do a lot more damage when the enemy has the Ichor debuff. Unfortunately, they still do way more damage than I can withstand, but that's neither here nor there. It's possible that it would be it would be a better choice to focus on trying to get armor rather than weapons right now. Actually, I am now remembering that there is something that I should do while it's raining. Or, more appropriately, something I should do while it's snowing. So here we have a snow biome, wherein it is snowing. Unfortunately, the snow over there is bloody. And we can't have that. But this little area, the snow is not bloody. However, there is a wolf. And unfortunately, because wolves are always on the wrong side of history, I have to kill it. Because it will kill me. So I'm here looking for one thing in particular. There's an enemy that only spawns in pure snow while it's blizzarding. And that enemy is an important enemy. That enemy is not that raincoat zombie. That That enemy is what just showed up on the radar. Unfortunately, that enemy also hurts like crap. So... it's really a matter of lower its defense. Fortunately, it's a little bit stuck. Unfortunately, there's this thing I've got to worry about, and that thing. And I'm dead. Okay. If I'm lucky, that ice golem won't despawn in the time that it takes for me to get back there. I'm probably not lucky, all things considered, but it's worth a shot. Hey, it didn't despawn. Okay. So, the ice golem shoots lasers. And that's a little scary. Oh, sweet. I do need to try not to get hit by those lasers, because those lasers are made of sadness. They can freeze you. And that gets you killed. I'll admit, I don't have the defense to really be fighting this thing, but I'm doing it anyway. Except it despawned. Okay. Well. I did get this, the Frost Staff, which is a rather fast and pretty high damage magic weapon for where I am. What I should do is grab this Iron Skin potion and head back over there. It's clear that this area is enough space for an ice golem to spawn. I thought my Minotaur was an enemy running really fast. Okay. Oh. Cool. Which way is it? It must be down in the cave. Which means it despawned. Okay. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. If I don't get to them pretty quick, they'll just kind of... boop, gone. Anyway. I think it is still raining enough that it counts. Just... yeah, it's still raining. Sweet, a Nimbus Rod. That... wait. Oh, hey, it showed up in my lake. Cool. So I can actually use that to help with the ice golem a bit. Because the Nimbus Rod plants a cloud that rains on your enemies and does quite a bit of damage pretty quickly. So you can see the ice golem's health is just... it's not doing too well. It would help if I would walk out there and ichor the thing, but frankly I don't want to get shot and it's going to die anyway. And it dropped what I needed it to. Excellent. So, Frost golems are guaranteed to drop an item called a frost core. And what that does, or rather what it can be used for, is frost armor, which is one of the best armor options that is available to me. In order to make a full set of frost armor, I need 3 of them. And also, I need titanium or adamantite. I've got a good bit of titanium. So if I can get another couple of frost golems, that'd be great. The other thing that I got is an item called the ice feather. And that's what I was really looking for. The ice feather is used to make frost wings, which, as an early set of wings, are pretty good. They're not the best wings, but considering that it's not really that difficult to kill an ice golem if you can get it in the right spot, they're not too difficult to acquire. Granted, I say that, and the ice feather isn't the only thing required to make those wings. There's an ice golem. It's in this lake now. Any set of wings requires souls of flight to craft. Any set of wings other than some super endgame wings that we're not gonna get to. Oh wow, it dropped another ice feather. Okay. And last time, I was fishing in the sky and I got attacked by a wyvern. And it pretty much instantly killed me. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what drops Souls of Flight. The first 2 don't count. So yeah, you have to kill a few of those to get enough Souls of Flight to possibly craft wings. There are a lot of options for wings. You can make butterfly wings, you can make angel wings, you can make demon wings. Why, hello there. I'm curious. This is a little bit silly. No, Santa does not drop Souls of Flight. Fortunately, I just happen to be in an area that's really good at getting these things stuck. Wow, he dropped 3 ice feathers. That is rather surprising to me. He usually doesn't drop those that much. But yeah, so I feel like I've shown that the Nimbus Rod is a really good item, and I need to keep that on me. The ice feathers, I'm gonna just have to kind of sit around for a bit. As with the frost cores. The fast clock is another item that's required in the same stuff as the Nazar and the armor polish, which I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get, just because for one thing, it requires a lot of grinding to try to get it, usually, and really, what you just saw was about as grindy as I want this to get. But there's also the fact that it requires obsidian to make, and I still don't know if I can justifiably use obsidian. Jury's still kind of out on that. So, we're gonna go underground to that same granite cavern fishing area, and we're gonna fish. Because that's where I'm gonna find the fish of the day. And then after that, I should probably try to divide my time between fishing for more ores and trying to get Souls of Flight. Because I really need, for one thing, crafting materials to make, or crafting stations that will let me make the items I'm trying to make. And for another thing, I need armor. And if I can get a little bit more titanium, I should be able to just make frost armor, and I'll be in a really good place after that. At some point I should also go look around the glowing mushroom area, and is there one just... There's one. I don't think I've seen another one on this side of things, though. Hey! Stop that. It's rude to kill people. I'm out of the best bait. Darn. That was your cue to give me more of the best bait. You little nonsense. Okay. Quick stack some stuff. Where are my potions? Do I have any crate potions? No. Good. I didn't need any crate potions. So for the moment, in lieu of coming up right here and fishing, oh, I guess I can answer that question real quick. The question I got was, how can you tell the difference between granite and glowing mushroom areas? Granite's dark blue, like this. Glowing mushroom is lighter blue, like this. That's the biggest difference. There's also darker blue background wall with the granite. Come on, Harpy. Luckily, my horseshoe will protect me. I think I actually might be able to just fly up there. Sweet. Now, I want to lower a rope. So I don't have to just constantly fly up here. Hey! There's my murder death friend. I don't actually know if these things are affected by Ichor. It doesn't look like it. But at the very least, since the damage pierces, it does a lot. Oh dear. Did the Souls of Flight show up? Okay. Wyverns are also kind of laser guided. woe be unto you if you have ticked off a wyvern. Because once a wyvern spawns, it's gonna come after you. And if you're playing on a multiplayer server, there's a good chance that it's gonna come after everyone else if it kills you. Kinda jerks. Okay, now I need to see... Oh, go away. I'm thinking that the souls from that first wyvern may have just disappeared because it died off the edge of the world. No, I'm out of magic, okay. That would do it. If you know what you're doing, wyverns really aren't that bad to fight. They just do a ton of damage. Looks like I'll still need to fight a couple more of them. Can you not? I'll still need to fight a couple more of them before I've got enough. You need 20 souls of flight to be able to make any wings. And I've seen a single wyvern drop between 6 and about 14 souls of flight. So, we're getting pretty unlucky with this. But, they're not rare. They don't show up on the rare creatures detector. Okay. Yeah, they don't show up on the rare creatures detector. They don't... They really don't take all that long to find. You just have to be up and away from a lot of NPCs. That's why I wasn't really getting any of them in that sky lake by my house, because all the NPCs are right there. Alright, shoot the harpy. Harpy dead. Laverne? I half expected it to show up while my hand was full with me drinking coffee. Pro tip, don't fight dragons while drinking coffee. I mean, these are technically wyverns, but they're like minor dragons. Dragons in D minor. Don't ask me what a D minor sounds like. I don't music that well. Okay, I said they wouldn't take that long to come. I got 3 in the span of, like, 2 minutes, and now none of them are showing up. Thanks, Harpies. You're a great crowd. Yes, I am settling on the pronunciation being wyvern. Here, dragon, dragon, dragon. Hey, all I had to do was call it. Call it and beep it if you want to reach it. Cool. Oh, cool, that does affect it. That explains why I was killing it so quickly. What I should also do is lock my hotbar. Oh, good, that was enough. So, this little icon right here, if it's unlocked, then I can click on the hotbar, and it'll switch which item I've got selected. If it's locked, I can't. Oh. Well, I didn't even notice that. I don't know, who needs consistency? I have a slashy sword. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can actually make wings yet. Let me just go talk with the guide real quick. Yeah. So in order to make any wings, you need a mithril anvil. I forgot that beetle wings existed. Okay. So, for the moment, we're gonna set these aside. I'm gonna check my shinies chest. And yeah, I definitely don't have enough. Okay. Let me just quick stack. And I'm gonna take these bottles of water to the guide and check what I need to make crate potions. Amber, Moonglow, and Deathweed. I do not think I have that. I've got a little bit of Deathweed, I've got a little bit of Moonglow. I do not have any amber. That sucks. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. We're gonna come up here anyway. We're gonna equip our handy dandy... Oh gosh dang it. We're gonna go back down. Thankfully I haven't unequipped my fall damage preventing item yet. We're gonna grab like 2 bricks. We're gonna go back up. And we're gonna extend our reach to the stars above, so harpies stop getting in. Now, we're gonna equip the rest of it and use a fishing potion. Let's do this. The process will be somewhat slow, because I don't have crate potions. And, oh, well, I just can't be right, can I, game? Well, unfortunately that wasn't a helpful crate, even though it did give me this nice little sundial here. The sundial is a kind of weird item. What it lets you do is, once every 7 in-game days, you can use it to skip to the next morning. Which would probably be best used to skip, like do a fishing quest, and then skip to the next day so you could do a fishing quest. Or otherwise to skip something like a blood moon, if you didn't want that. It wouldn't help against invasions, because they don't care what day of the week it is, they'll still show up. But, yeah, so what we need is more hard mode ore. Particularly mithril and titanium. That is adamantite, and that is platinum, but that did give us better bait. Excellent. That much I can accept. So hopefully we'll get some slightly better stuff. And as you can see, the fact that I lowered the walls a little bit means that those harpies can't get in. But if we get a little bit more mithril, we can make a mithril anvil. And by that I mean we actually need about 5 ore. Or 2 bars. And then we can make an anvil, and we can start making things like those wings and frost armor. Nope. That didn't give me any ores. The ores are necessary. That was more money. That was lead. Yeah, the difficulty in trying to get anything you actually want from these crates is that in hard mode there are more there are more possibilities to choose from. Before, the options were copper, tin, iron, lead, silver, tungsten, gold, platinum. Which is 8 options already. But now they've added cobalt, palladium, orichalcum, mithril, adamantite, and titanium. Which means if the crate rolls an ore slot, that ore slot then has to be rolled between like 14 things. It's a party. I should really wait to open these, but I'm not, actually, at all. Which means any other crates are just kind of gonna get thrown on the ground. Should just throw some of this stuff in my piggy bank for now. Yeah. Now we have a star. You got a star. I can't do that voice. I can't sound as happy as Charles Martinet when he is Mario. It's not possible. I was really hoping that a star was going to hit one of those harpies. Anyway, hopefully, our fishing potion is going to wear off at about the same time that it turns to day. Or shortly after. And when that happens, I can go do a fishing quest again. And see if Fishlad McPunkface is willing to give me any crate potions. And if not, I can just use the enchanted sundial and do another fishing quest. because who needs to follow the laws of time? I could be slightly more concerned about that star, but I already have too many of them. And at this point, very little to do with them. The most useful thing I could do with a star right now is probably turn it into a star in a bottle. Oh. Well. Huh. That's convenient. So that fallen starfish is today's quest fish. That's helpful. I can just hop off of this island after re-equipping my lucky horseshoe and hand that fish to him. Yes, excuse me, sir. I was fishing in the sky and I happened to get this thing. I have a feeling you want it. Oh, really? One mithril bar. You were listening, weren't you? You were listening when I said I needed 2 of them. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. For a moment, I thought I'd gotten another wooden crate out of that wooden crate, and I was really confused. I did not get another wooden crate out of that wooden crate. However, I can now jump back down here. And give this person a useless thing in return for a bunch of useless things. Okay. These few things I can sell. Hello there, Eugene. Would you like this, this, and also this? Of course you would. Goodbye. Then I can pull all this stuff out of this and just quick stack it away. I actually don't have more room for bass. And then there's this. And I'm gonna put it in the fish lad's room. And then I'm gonna use it. And as you can see, time is confused. I'm also going to take this opportunity to what? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna craft myself some cobalt armor. Oh. Well, that was silly. Cobalt armor isn't the best. But what the heck is everyone doing? What on earth? Okay. Cobalt armor is not the best, but for one thing, I really like how it looks, and for another, it's an improvement over the crimson armor I've got. Huh. This is anarchy now. Now that we've got that, we have slightly more defense. We don't have any. Okay. That's fine. it'll still give us an overall better bonus, I believe. And now I can ask the fish person. And he wants a zombie fish. Hello, Labelin. Okay, I don't need anything you've got. Good day to you, sir. We're gonna come over here. Gonna equip this stuff again. We're gonna fish. And all we need is a zombie fish, so it shouldn't take us long. Yep. And of course it wouldn't be a small amount of mithril. But at least that gives us the angler pants. Which means we've got the full set of that. Which is really good, actually. That will make us better at fishing, because now we have the pants of a fisherman. So at this point, what I'm going to do is try to fish for more crates. Use up another fishing potion that way. And hopefully I'll get at least one mithril ore. Any mithril at all would give me enough to make a mithril anvil. And then I can start doing things. Before terribly long, I should go on a spelunking adventure to look for life crystals. I can actually probably do that in the jungle, because the jungle seems to have a lot of crystals, like a disproportionate amount. But I really need more health than 240. Particularly if I'm going to be able to beat the bosses coming up. Oh, great. Because the way I see it, I've got 4 more bosses ahead of me in this run. And those bosses would be the 3 mechanical bosses, and then the sort of optional side boss that is fishing related. He's a tough fight, and I've actually only fought him once or twice, and it was with a character that had much better stuff. So that'll be interesting. I'll have a fair bit of work to do to get to the point where I can fight him. And part of that's gonna be getting more health. I would guess that this series will last at least through the end of the summer. Not sure exactly how long it'll be. Oh, hey, a zephyrfish. I kind of like the flying fish more than I like the minotaur. So yeah, that gives me a pet flying fish rather than a pet minotaur, like I said. And I like it more. But partially that depends on luck of the draw with regard to fishing and crates and such. Because really I just need a couple more things out of crates. I think I do have enough titanium ore to make a titanium forge, which is good. But I still need that one mithril bar. Or about 7 orichalcum. I don't have a preference between the two. I just need enough to make a second tier anvil. And then we're in business. Is that frost armor I mentioned is significantly better than any armor up to this point. I would rank it on about the same tier as the armor you can get with materials dropped by those bosses I mentioned. But that requires me to be able to craft things. And the game really doesn't seem to want me to do that. But we'll see. It does still feel just a tad spiteful that I got a single bar of mithril. But that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, I guess it is... It's early afternoon, so... time of day, I think I've mentioned this before, but time of day actually does have a significant effect on fishing ability. Which makes sense, because fish really do behave differently during different times of the day. The rain will help for the next 30 seconds. Maybe that crate will have a small amount of mithril in it. That would be nice. Okay. Darn it. Grab all of this stuff out of here. Darn it. Oh well. I think I'm actually gonna take the last little bit of time. Quick stack first. I think I'm gonna take the last little bit of time to just kind of try to manage some stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff that isn't anywhere organized. Keep a hold of this tartar sauce because it's the only one I've got now. You can have this, this, and this. Need this. Oh wait. Actually, do I need that? Nope. Need a mithril anvil. And actually slightly more titanium than I thought. So I can't really do anything with that. Alright. This chest has kind of been the limbo chest. These were things that I got not from fishing, but... well, everything but the obsidian I got through the extractinator. Which I think I am going to allow. However, the obsidian, I'm not. So this stuff can all be thrown in the chest. Along with this one sapphire. But none of that other... but the obsidian isn't going to be used. The dye's chest is fine, the accessories chest is fine. Need a bigger weapon chest. Okay, I'm going to take out that chest briefly. This is 5 blocks. This is 11, which means that these are the same height. I don't use the ruler much, but it is helpful when I'm just gonna make myself a little treasure room down here. That'll be easier than me throwing more things in that hallway. It's getting very crowded. But a little bit more organization would be a benefit here. Make my life a little bit easier. There are a couple of things I guess I should take care of or move towards taking care of next time. I do need to go look for that shotgun. And if I don't get any angler potion or crate potions, I probably will. Because that'll take up some time and give me more chances to find life crystals and such. Beyond that, I do still need to find enough mithril to make a mithril anvil. enough titanium to make a full set of frost armor. Can I hold all these? Not quite. Okay. But now I can just throw all these in there. We are once again fast approaching the point where fishing is going to stop being all that useful. And it's kind of sad that we're reaching that point so soon, given that that's the point of the run. But once I have frost armor, I probably won't need to fish anymore. Then it'll just be a matter of making sure that I'm ready to fight the bosses. Which may well take a fair bit longer. I don't have any matching chandeliers, do I? Just line those up with the ones on the upper floors. I believe I've got some chests in the furniture chest. Okay. I should make this a chest for recovery potions. So, specifically, healing and mana potions. That way I can pull... I should be using these. I can pull all of this stuff out of here. I don't use the sort function all that much, but it has its uses. Largely because it does that. But again, it has its uses. I can probably move things like armor, statues, and weapons down here because I don't need them for crafting access. Which is a little sad that I just put the statue chest back, but whatever. Armor is over here. I'm gonna move this stuff up. That way I have enough room for all of it. I could probably make a separate vanity chest, but I have about I have 4 vanity items. tools I can probably also put down there. I feel like I should make a separate thing for consumable weapons and explosives. So I'll put that here. Things can get thrown in here and in here. Sort all this. Sort all this. It's kind of nice that it sorts by what type of weapon it is. The shinies chest can stay there. I should sort the potion ingredients chest. Friend's chest can stay there. Okay. Some of these things can go in potion ingredients. Others, I should put a blocks chest where the armor chest was. And that can be where dirt and sand and all this stuff go. Then where the statue's chest was, I'll change to a materials chest. There's a party happening. Okay. Acorns can stay here. That's like the only thing that can stay here, though. Materials. Well, I should make a fish chest. Oh yeah. Sunflowers can go with the acorns. The blocks chest can hold these things. That water chest has friends. So I'll make this the fish chest. And that will be where all this stuff goes. Need to throw those in there and resort. These are materials. This is fish. Know the difference. Oh yeah, and shadewood is a block. And shark fins are materials. And that's weird. I guess sand technically is ammo, though. These chests are all looking quite a bit better now. I need to go through this chest. Souls are materials. That's the only thing that fits there. These are blocks. Some of this stuff can be put in the furniture chest. Like these walls. I'm gonna count traps as furniture still. this in a summoning chest, which has items that are used to summon bosses. That's material. Don't deposit all. I think for now that'll do. I'm probably gonna be streaming Castlevania Harmony of Despair a little bit later. If we're lucky, we'll be beating the game tonight. Well, today. So watch that later if you're available. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do to work out the frame rate issues. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better by then. We'll see. And next week, I'm gonna be doing a fortune cookie stream. So look forward to that. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Bye, guys.